I've resold millions of dollars worth of products utilizing platforms like eBay, and I've helped hundreds of regular people make 3 to 5 grand a month reselling online. But the way that you've seen people all over social media preaching to you eBay is wrong, let me explain to you why. And if I had a video like this when I first started, I would have saved so many hours and made so much more money. I'm gonna cover why I believe traditional eBay reselling isn't worth the time and break down exactly how I would start as a complete beginner from scratch, utilizing the same system that I've used to go from $0 to $10,000 a month in profit as a full-time college student. Now pay attention, because this video could literally change everything for you. The type of reselling where you're going to thrift stores or retail stores, sourcing pretty much any random product that you can think of, not only is not worth the time, it's super hard to scale. And one thing that people aren't mentioning to you is the fact that they have hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of inventory, which allows them to make enough money to get by. And on top of this, you're gonna spend hours every single day managing listings, taking new product photos, and looking for new products to sell, because once again, this is the nature of eBay reselling as you know it. That's exactly why I quit traditional eBay reselling to sell name brand sneakers like this. Now look, eBay is great and there's definitely volume there, but there's also a ton of volume that we're not tapping into on platforms like StockX, Goat, Amazon, Knet, and there's honestly tons more. So now that you understand why I hate traditional eBay reselling, let me give you an overview of my entire strategy and some actionable steps so that you can go make money right now. Okay, so you know we're selling shoes, but what kind of shoes, what brands, what models? There's a ton of questions here. Don't worry, I got you. And when it comes to sourcing shoes like this profitably, there's tons of different ways. I can't cover all of them in this video or else we'd be here for a couple of days, but for now I'm just gonna give you guys 2 that you can use today to make some money. Now, the most important concept I want you to understand is that where we source is actually dependent on where we're selling. And this is how we're gonna avoid getting stuck with tons of dead inventory and sitting on inventory for months. So first up is quick flipping. Let's hop right back over to the computer and I'll show you how to do this step by step right now. Okay, so now we're on a Facebook Marketplace and you can see already, I just looked up Jordan Retro. There's a ton of different search options. I'm gonna help you figure out how to kind of boil this down. So the main popular shoes right now are Jordan 4 Retros, Jordan 11s, Jordan 1s, Nike Dunks. Honestly, there's a ton of different options here, but primarily in my experience, I've been able to buy a lot of Jordan 4 Retros used, and I'll show you the collection that I just bought actually here in a second. I was able to buy like 10 pairs for 900 bucks, which is $90 a pair, and I'm gonna make probably anywhere from $150 to $300 in profit per pair. So I'll show you how that was possible in a second, but all we're gonna do is we're gonna go look for local stuff. So I'm in Knoxville, Tennessee, and you can see I'm looking for listings within 40 miles, and let's just start with, you know, used. We can just go used Jordan 4 Retro, and you're gonna see a whole bunch of different options. Now, one thing I wanna mention is there's a lot of scammers on Facebook Marketplace. You have to be careful. If something looks like it's too good to be true, it probably is. And all you're gonna do here is you're gonna go down one by one on these listings, and when you see something that looks intriguing, like this honestly looks like a pretty fake one. Like if they're saying they're a genuine seller in the bio, they're probably fake, so just ignore this. But let's just try and find one where it's not a complete bot. Okay, so boom, once again, when it says only reply in time on Instagram, this is just another example of someone that would be a scammer. This is a $500 shoe. Last time I checked, they're not gonna be selling them for $149. So if you see stuff that's like stupidly obviously a good deal, then it's probably a scam. So let's just keep going down and keep sifting through, keep looking. You're gonna have to sift through a lot of items to find some really solid stuff. You don't wanna do any of these that are shipped to me. So make sure, you know, we only look for ones that are in our local area. Let's just look at these for example. So this is that metallic gold 4 I was telling you about. This looks like it could be a legitimate pair. And all we're gonna do now is we're gonna go to eBay and we're gonna look up the name of the shoe. Now, if you don't know what the name of the shoe is, take a screenshot, go to Google Images, and then you could just take the screenshot right here. So let's just get this screenshot. We're gonna take this screenshot and just drop it right here. And boom, it's gonna tell you Air Jordan 4 Retro Metallic Gold. So I already knew that, but just in case you don't know the name of a shoe, that's how you'd be able to find it. Air Jordan 4 Metallic Gold. This is a size 10.5. And we're gonna go to used. So we want to find any used listings. eBay is a great platform for kind of gauging what the market's like. Okay, so what we're going to do here is we're going to scroll down and we're going to filter by sold items because we only want to see stuff that's selling. So boom, brand new, these are selling for anywhere from $199 to $280. Okay, so like boom, this one right here sold for $137 and this is a size 12. But look at the condition. Like I think ours are a little bit better right here. And so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to look through all these listings and I'm going to see what these are selling for and basically what the comps, that's what they call it in like real estate terms and stuff, what the competitor items are selling are looking like. So if I'm seeing pairs that are in way condition than this, selling for way better, then I know that I can probably get a good deal. I can negotiate this guy down probably another $20, $30, $40, $50. And as long as I can pay anywhere from $50 to $120, usually I'm able to make money on any used shoe that's on eBay. So I'm just gonna kind of go through here, and you can see if you take the average of maybe like the last 20 selling listings, you'll kind of get an idea of what you'll be able to list for on eBay. You have to account for fees and everything, but once again, a good general rule of thumb is as long as you're paying under $120, depending on the shoe, you're 99% of the time you're gonna be able to make money. All right, so now that you kind of understand how to use Facebook and use eBay to your advantage to find used deals that you can go and make money off of literally right now by just looking in your local area, I'm gonna show you another method that doesn't require you to do any meetups or deal with any people locally. And this is actually my preferred method because it's a lot more scalable. You can do this from anywhere in the world. Let's just hop over to the computer and I'll show you how to do it. Okay, so right now I'm here on my Discord. The second method is called retail arbitrage. So what you're doing here is you're finding discounts on websites that pretty much everyone knows, everyone shops from: Foot Locker, Nike, Champs, Snipes, whatever other sneaker store, other online retailer that there is. We are finding discount codes or finding arbitrage opportunities where we can buy on a platform and sell on another platform for a higher price. So the beauty of this Discord is we just post these links for you so that you don't have to go and find them. We have a full-time team that goes out and does all this work, because let's be real, you probably don't have all day to sit around and look for stuff like this. But you know, our guy Nick here, we also got Fanny and Chris. They'd be grinding, they'd be finding all these crazy steals and deals. But you can see right here, this is just a couple days ago on the 1st of December, ASICS had a pretty crazy discount code. So I'm gonna go ahead and open this right here. You can see these Clay Canyon ASICs retail for $100 regularly, but you could go right here and they're running this new discount program, and essentially whether you're a medical professional, a first responder, military, a teacher or student, which even employees of select gyms, there's just so many different opportunities. Most of you watching this are either students, or you might know someone that's in the military, or you might know a first responder. If you don't, I'm sure you could find one because they're literally everywhere. If you have a little brother or sibling, you could just use their student email and you'd be able to get the discount code. But basically what we were able to do is we were able to buy these for $71 to $80 depending on, you know, tax and stuff. And these are consistently selling on StockX, on GOAT for $100 to $130. So you can actually still, I'm pretty sure, go and buy these right now. So if you're watching this, go check and see if this is still in stock. But you can literally go to this link. I'll just kind of show you guys this link right here. And you can buy these discounted and sell them for $90, $100, $120, $130 depending on the platform and the store and whatnot. But just goes to show you how crazy these opportunities are. Like, this is just sitting on the app. Every size is in stock. You can just go load up on these. One thing I want to show you is there's literally tons of members right here that were able to, you know, cop this. Like, check this out. Just everyone just stocking up on a bunch of pairs. And I mean, this is going to be an easy profit, easy turnaround. So this type of retail arbitrage opportunity, these come up all the time, and you can see we're posting these links all the time, how much to pay for them, the selling price after fees, special discount codes. Especially this time of year, right now I'm recording this in December, there's always just crazy opportunities, but year round you're gonna find stuff like this where you can buy shoes that maybe you were already buying, but just super discounted, and sell them on a platform like StockX, where there is demand for it. Now, you might notice that it says price is below retail. A lot of the times we're buying shoes like this and still making a ton of money on it because we're not paying retail. So we're learning how to buy brick shoes, and this is a sneaker term that basically just means a shoe that doesn't move. Think about it. A brick is super hard to move. It's heavy. Shoes are the same. These brick shoes are the same way. They're not easy to move. They're not easy to sell. But if you can pay low enough for something, it is profitable, right? If you're paying $20 for a horrible pair of shoes that's only worth $50, you're still gonna be able to sell it for a profit because you could just sell it for 30 or 40. So that's essentially the idea here. And we kind of take all this work off your hands by just posting this all, you know, up in here. Now you don't have to join my Discord group. I'll leave the link down in the description if you want to join it and get access to this and a ton of other resources. It's a very, very low monthly fee. We try to keep it super accessible for everybody, but you know, there's tons of groups that offer stuff like this. The point I'm trying to make here is the opportunity in bricks is there's just every single day, look, I mean, like tons and tons of links, multiple links getting posted every day. okay? And this is just yet another way that you can go out and find stuff to sell for a profit. Another thing I wanted to mention too is you can also see all of these websites. We have monitors for them tracking 24/7. So even if you wanted to go manually look for your own Lightning 4s, let's just say that they were restocking all over the place on certain websites, we would know before anyone else because we're constantly monitoring. And you can see like even these pine greens that I was showing you before, those and the military blues, they're being tracked right here on DTLR. So we have people that literally sit on these monitors all day when they're able to check out stuff for retail price. You know, shoes like this that retails for around $200 and sells for upwards of $600-700 brand new. You can just sit on these monitors and you can catch these restocks before anyone else does. But these two methods are just scratching the surface that I've used to make hundreds of thousands of dollars in profit reselling sneakers, and what I'm using every single day and every single week to still make over $10,000 a month in profit as a full-time college student. And if you enjoyed this video and hopefully if you make some money from it, let me know in the comments down below and subscribe because I post stuff like this every single week. With that being said, I'll see you in the next video.